Going play action. Ritter. There's a short one caught by Johnson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Just like that, it's a gain of 12 and a first down on their first play. Off the play fake, it's Ritter. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. 2nd and 7. They run for the first time with James Cook. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Here's 3rd and 9. Ritter back to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 42. Ritter. 20. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Working from the gun, Ritter. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. And the sack leads to roughly a loss of 6, and it brings up 2nd and goal. Now a first carry here for the running back. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal, they'll feel very...
And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Texans are on the board first here this afternoon. And Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt. And the Texans take a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Texans 7, Chargers 7.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Now Brown, he lost the football. And the Texans scoop it. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Well, security eluded him. Here now, 2nd and 4. Ritter with it after the play fake. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, if you have man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Ritter now. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm is going forward. Incomplete pass. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Rashee Rice. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Texans' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. They'll come out throwing here on first down.
Got his man. It's Bo Melton.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. They're going to look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Chambers. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll look to throw. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
They'll look to throw again.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Texans are going to get the football here at their own 23.
So more problems here in this first quarter. Already 2 scores down, and here they give away the football.
And if I'm the head coach, I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it as...
Looking right side, and it's intercepted.
Then he'll take this back down inside the 20.
So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered. They've had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for them because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there. How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test them early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
Now a give right side. Sawyer. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And the Texans scoop it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And they put it on the ground here on the second drive. And, of course, Charles, that follows drive number 1 where they had the INT.
Makes you wonder what's going on with this team because a lot of times we can attribute...
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. And his guys will take over at the 14-yard line in the red zone.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. He'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Back to throw here.
Now this one finds McConkey.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
The gain of 7 brings up 3rd and 11.
Looking to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Well, let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. He'll look to throw. Touchdown! McConkey, a 15-yard touchdown ground. And the Chargers are back within a score. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that'll make our score 14-7. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he'll get it down to the play to the 37. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Right back to him on first down. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Here's a give to Bigsby. Oh, look at the juke. Yeah, he did not want to go down there as he carries tacklers for a solid gain of 9.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Another run by Bigsby. Now they can't bring him down. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 16 yards on that one, and also a Texan first down. Ritter now looking to throw it this time. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
The way he's been slinging in the first half, you expect everything he throws to go for a touchdown, but I guess he's got to wait to try to pick up that third, isn't he?
Yeah, I thought he had him for a second, but you're right, not to be. On play action, here's Ritter. He finds Wilson, and he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17. Ritter off the play fake. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. It's 2nd and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. In motion left is Rice. Looking to throw it here. Ritter. Over the middle, complete. It's Rice. That catch good for 8, but still, it's 3rd and goal now.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do, because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards him.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal.
Here's Ritter.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans.
Darnell Washington.
A 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Texans have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And it's now 21-7.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going.
As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive. So we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Back to throw now on 1st down.
So that one into the hands of Brown downfield.
And he'll take this all the way down to the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
That's another Chargers.
Back to throw again.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And the Texans are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to give the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get them next time out.
Ritter will set up to throw it. That one caught by Rice.
And he goes down at the 26, a pickup of 13, and that last play began at the 13. 1st down.
First down, Houston.
Ritter to throw it. Well, this is intercepted. They get Ritter for the 3rd time.
And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. You think you're going into halftime with a good-sized lead? Not so fast. That pick 6 really changes the complexion. Probably also changes the halftime speech.
No doubt about it. Instead of going in relaxed, you're probably a little more uptight right now. Probably a little bit angry. Let's see if they can get their focus back.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Back to throw, Ritter.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Johnson. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
Ritter. Open man right side is Rice.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That's good for a Texan 1st down, a 12-yard pickup.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And with just 4 seconds left in this 1st half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This will be from 56 yards out. And that is no good. Oh, he missed it just wide of the upright. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
The Chargers going to get the football first here in this second half, and they trail as we get back underway. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down. Slot man moves right. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He finds his man, complete. It's Chambers. A little too much extracurricular there.
When you have a game with a lot of contact, tensions are going to run pretty high. You're going to be emotional, but you have to harness it somehow, and he didn't on that play.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Going with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. From 21 yards away.
And the Chargers are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And we are tied at 21. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here.
And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand-new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And, Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
Ritter now.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Setting up the screen for Cook. Broken tackle. And that little deke, the juke move that we saw, able to give him the first down yardage before he's brought down.
Looking to throw once more. Here's Ritter.
And he's got his man in stride, complete.
From the 44-yard line, here's second down at 7. Out of the gun, here's Ritter.
It's brought in by Wilson. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. An explosive 38-yard pickup.
So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. On first and 10, it's Bigsby.
And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
And it's a touchdown.
Rashee Rice
With touchdown number 15 on the year and 2nd of the game. And the Texans have taken the lead.
So this game tied at the half, but we are tied no more. A touchdown there on the opening sequence of this 3rd quarter.
And what a great drive put together by their offensive coordinator. He had a plan, and they executed it almost to perfection, coming right out of the locker room. Now they're feeling good about their chances here in the 2nd half.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Great effort there. 70 yards.
And the Chargers are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And we are all tied at 28. So right back to square one. Tied at 28 as he kicks it away.
And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the 2nd half.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Ritter headed right off the option, and they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. So that'll be marked down as a 19-yard punt. And the Chargers will be set up pretty well as they take over in great field position. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down.
A quick throw there is incomplete.
Had an open man that time, and ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
3rd quarter action here in this regular season finale. This will be 2nd and 10.
He finds his man complete. It's Chambers. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10.
At the 10-yard line.
Now back to throw. Flush to his right. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. A great play there. With now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter.
And the Chargers have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And they will take a 7-point lead.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now, there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Bass on for the extra point.
And things are getting good now. We're heating up, tied at 35. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away.
And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He finds his man, complete. It's Chambers. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. 1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. They'll look to throw again.
He's across midfield.
The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another 1st.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And blocked down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Again, he'll drop to throw.
Open man right side, that's McConkey.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal.
And here's a handoff out of the gun.
And he's in for a Charger touchdown. A great effort there.
With now 15 rushing touchdowns on the year. And the Chargers answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And they will take a 7-point lead.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes it's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. 1 play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Ritter back to throw. Taking in left side, it's Wilson. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Give to Cook out of the gun. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. Here's Ritter. That ball caught. It's Rice. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. So they say he went out of bounds, came back in, then touched the football.
Can't be the first guy to touch it when you come back inbounds. That's why the penalty goes against him. Have to know where you are on the field.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 29-yard line. A quick throw caught by Rice. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Second down and 3. Looking to throw it here. Ritter to the right side, and he's got more complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
They'll set up a screen for Bigsby. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Tank Bigsby from 8 yards out. And the Texans are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. Now 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll set up to throw.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
He has just not had his focus in this game. It's not 1 drop. It's not 2. That's 3 for this contest.
Yeah, uncharacteristic for any NFL receiver, and he's no exception. Back to throw.
Got a man. It's the rookie out of the 3rd round. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
They'll set up a throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete.
And he's going to get out of bounds with the first. And they are knocking on the door of field goal range now.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game. And there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And this is caught. It's Brown. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here.
2nd down, goal to go.
Throw left side complete. That's Brown. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Marquise Brown, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the fourth. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And they will take a 7-point lead. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. This is 1st and 10. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Here comes 2nd down. Ritter wants to throw it. He's going to let it fly. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear of risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get him the completion.
This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. Ritter. Oh, and that is incomplete.
And that's the downside of taking these big shots because they're definitely lower percentage plays. And now you look up and it's 4th down. So not only do you have to worry about getting big yardage, you also need to just keep the game alive.
4th down, big play. Here's Ritter.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that's going to be just about all she wrote for this one. Victory formation time for the Chargers. They take a knee. So this one's over. It's in the win column for the L.A. Chargers.
Well, Charles, when you look at the stat sheet, ultimately one thing sticks out like a sore thumb. One side lost this game because they turned the ball over 4 times, and that was just too much for them to overcome.
And that number might as well be in neon because you're exactly right. It just jumps up from the stat sheet. Your eyes go right to it. And with that many turnovers, they really played themselves out of this game. Too careless with the football too many times. That cost them the victory.
So for Los Angeles,
they get yet another victory to finish the year at 14-3 overall.
And now they'll have the week off as they get set to go after a Super Bowl title. Meanwhile, for the Texans,
they wanted desperately to finish above 500, but that will not happen as it is an 8-9 season in the end.
And they can take solace in the fact that this team never quit all the way to the end. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Say less, 'cause you already got This was something else with that. That's what she said. She said, say less. Say less. 'Cause you already got me, baby. Say less. Say less. Talking's only slowing us down. Say less.
I'm a gentleman, baby, and a dog with a bite. I just wanna nibble on your night. So sentimental when I step in the middle. When I do a little dance to the turns daylight. So jump in the moment. Margella got me feeling iconic. And if you can't groove, she don't want it. Great sex, say less.
Said, baby, what you talking about? This was something else with that. That's what she said. She said.